So today we're going to be going over slope of the line some more, and we're going to talk about positive slope, negative slope, undefined slope, and zero slope. So the first one is positive slope, and that's going to have a line that points upward from left to right, like we see in this example here. And that's, of course, a reminder of your slope formula here you can use to double check your work. But again, a positive slope is going to point up from left to right like this line does here. A negative slope will point downward from left to right, so like it shows in the example here, how it goes downward. So that will have a negative slope. Then we have a zero slope. So that's going to be those horizontal lines that run left to right that go up or down. Those also will be known to have the same y. So if you're given two ordered pairs that have the same y, they will have a zero slope. And if you see them on the graph, they will be those horizontal lines. Undefined slopes are those lines that are vertical lines, and they will have the same x values. So if they go straight up and down and have that vertical line, they have what's known as undefined slope. So then we get to practice. So first we want to identify whether the following has a positive, negative, zero, or undefined slope. So here we see that we're pointing upwards from left to right, so that has a positive slope. Next, we see we have a vertical line, so that is going to be an undefined slope. Then we have a line that points downward from left to right, so that will have a negative slope. And then we have a horizontal line that doesn't go up or down, so that has a zero slope. So again, we have those positive slopes, negative slope, our zero slope, and our undefined slopes, and how they look on a graph. Your homework is going to be creating your own slope drawing on frame 2 and the Jamboard that I shared with you on Google Classroom, or on a scrap piece of paper and uploading a photo. Either way works. My only thing is that you cannot do a house, since that's the example that I have here. All 4 types of slope must be used. So like how you see in this example, we have our positive slope that faces upward, our negative slope that faces downward, we have our undefined slope that's a vertical line, and then we have our zero slope that is that horizontal line. So the 3 requirements are that your 4 slopes have to be used, all 4 slopes have to be labeled, and your drawing has to be neat and legible enough so I can see what you're drawing and I can see what you labeled each slope as. So that's what the homework looks like here. So you go to this Jamboard right here, where you have 2 slides. So the first slide has, again, the instructions here where you need to create your own slope drawing on frame 2 in the Jamboard, and you just can't use this example here. So once you open up your Jamboard, you're going to click on this button here that says next frame. So you'll be on the second frame, and you have your slope of the line drawing. Then you have all these tools on the side that you can use. So you have a pen that you can use to draw. You have an eraser, so that way if you don't like your work, you can erase anything that you maybe made a mistake on. You have the arrow when you just need to like click around on things. You don't really need to use your sticky notes, so you can ignore that. If you want to circle on anything, you can click on the circle and it will draw a circle there. And of course, if you don't want it, you can always just delete it by hitting that backspace. You have your text button, so when you want to label it as a positive slope, you can do so there. And again, you can just move that around to wherever it goes next to. So those are the tools you use. So again, you can draw it on here using that Jamboard effect and then turn it into Google Classroom, or you can draw a photo or draw a picture on a regular piece of paper and upload a photo that way as well. If you have any questions, please let me know. Again, the instructions are going to be here on that slide 1, and you'll upload your drawing on this frame 2. And you can always go through your notes to remember what the different slopes look like. Other than that, have a great day. Bye.